Ravens fan, you won't believe what Roquan Smith just did. In a statement that will leave you speechless, the linebacker didn't hold back and said everything he's been thinking. And the best part? He did this right when the team needs motivation the most. Have you ever seen Roquan with this kind of attitude before? Get ready, because what he said is going to set the tone for the final stretch of the season, and you need to understand the impact this has for the Ravens. Stick with me until the end, because this story will get you even more hyped for what's to come. Go Ravens! Imagine stepping onto the field feeling like every play is your last chance to make history. That's exactly how Roquan Smith and the Ravens are approaching this final stretch. He said the team is treating the upcoming games like playoff games. Every play counts. Every mistake could cost. This mindset pushes everyone to play at their limit, with energy that could change the course of a season. It's like they're already in the playoffs, but with the responsibility to earn that spot first. This mentality isn't just about physical effort, it's mental too. Roquan emphasized that every player has to step onto the field fully focused, playing as if it's their last opportunity. He believes this mindset creates unity within the team, where everyone understands that every action matters. You can't think about the next game or the playoffs if you don't give everything now. It's about being completely present in the moment, playing with both heart and mind. To reach this level of commitment, the bye week was essential. After intense weeks, the players had the chance to recharge, come back renewed. Roquan even mentioned feeling like a new person after the break. And this extra recovery time will be tested in the coming days, as the team faces a demanding stretch of games in a very short amount of time. The bye week was a necessary breather in the middle of a marathon. After so many weeks of games, the Ravens had the chance to rest both their bodies and minds, which is crucial for this final stretch. Roquan Smith mentioned that this break made all the difference. He came back to practice feeling renewed, with the energy to face what's ahead. It's not just physical, it's mental too. The break helped the whole team refocus and get their minds ready for the challenges ahead. In addition to recharging, the bye week allowed for fine-tuning the team's details. With such important games ahead, every small adjustment can be the difference between winning and losing. Roquan said this break was like a reset, a moment to clear their minds and come back strong. It's like the Ravens pressed the reset button, and now they're ready to play at the highest level. This rest couldn't have come at a better time, as the schedule will now demand a lot from the team. With 3 games in 11 days, the Ravens will need all their physical and mental strength to overcome their opponents. This stretch will be a true test of endurance and focus, something that could define the team's future this season. Facing 3 games in just 11 days is like running a marathon with several sprints in between. This is the challenge the Ravens are about to face. With so little time between games, the team will need to push themselves physically and mentally. Roquan Smith showed confidence, saying they're ready for any challenge. But there's no denying that this stretch will be one of the toughest of the season, testing the endurance of the entire roster. The biggest challenge isn't just facing strong opponents. It's staying focused and maintaining intensity with no time for full recovery between games. Every player will need to be at their best, because any slip-up could be costly. Roquan made it clear that, for them, it doesn't matter how tight the schedule is. What matters is giving everything on the field. This frontline mentality will be crucial for navigating this tough stretch successfully. This period won't only test strength, it will also be a test of leadership within the team. Roquan is the heart of the defense, and his leadership will inspire the rest of the roster to give their all. It's with this spirit that the Ravens will tackle this difficult stretch, with Roquan's leadership guiding the defense during crucial moments. Alright, we're past the halfway mark of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't liked the video yet. It's super important for YouTube to keep showing you my content, and by leaving a like, you're helping me continue bringing these updates to you. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. Thanks. Now let's get back to it. Roquan Smith is a key piece of the Ravens defense, the heart and soul of the unit. He's been standing out for his consistency, always on the field except for rare injuries or already decided games. His leadership is visible not only through his playmaking, but also through the impact he has on his teammates. He's the reference for the defense, not just because of his skill, but also because of the energy he brings during games. Beyond being one of the most reliable players on defense, Roquan has an unbeatable mindset. He plays without limits. When he says every game should be treated like a playoff, he's talking about the approach he follows every day. He knows every play counts, no matter how small. This creates an environment where other players feel challenged to raise their level. His no-ceiling mentality fosters a defense that fights nonstop, regardless of the score or the situation. With the season approaching its most critical moments, Roquan's leadership will be even more vital. His presence is not just an advantage in terms of skill, but also in the emotional aspect of the team. His approach will be crucial for guiding the Ravens' defense in the decisive games, especially the ones that will determine whether the team continues its hunt for the AFC North title and a playoff spot. Now that the bye week is over, the pressure for the Ravens to take the AFC North lead intensifies. Even though their playoff spot is practically secured, the division race is tight, and the Ravens know every game feels like a final. Roquan Smith's playoff mentality isn't just a motivational phrase. It's a mindset that guides the final stretch of the season. Even if the team has its playoff spot secured, winning the AFC North is the real goal now, and that can only happen with victories in the crucial games ahead. Roquan, as the pillar of the defense, leads this focus for every player. He knows the team must maintain intensity to win and secure the division title. They can't afford to think their spot is guaranteed just by numbers. Every opponent has something to prove, and the Ravens need to give 100% in every one of these matchups. To win their second straight AFC North title, it will take a collective effort where every detail matters, from executing plays to capitalizing on every opportunity that arises on the. For the Ravens, the battle for the division title is more than just numbers. It's about confidence. When the team knows they gave their all, victory becomes a natural outcome. If Roquan and the defense continue to dominate, while the offense takes advantage of every opportunity, the Ravens will have everything they need to claim the AFC North and solidify their playoff position. For the Ravens, it's not enough just to get to the playoffs. The team knows they must enter the postseason on the right track. There's no point in clinching a spot if they're not prepared for the true challenge. Every remaining game serves as a test, and Roquan Smith is the key figure in passing this mentality onto the rest of the team. Physical preparation is important, but mental preparation is even more crucial. In decisive games, you have to be ready for anything. No room for mistakes or lack of focus. With 3 final games in 11 days, the mental and physical workload will be intense. Every player must be ready to give their all in each of these matchups. Knowing this will define the team's playoff trajectory. Play repetitions, tactical adjustments, and on-field communication must be spot on. The most important thing will be trusting the team's work, led by Roquan. This collective effort will be key in ensuring the Ravens enter the playoffs with the confidence they need. The treat every game like a playoff mindset goes beyond motivation. It sets the tone for the upcoming days. Roquan not only leads with intensity, but also with a winning mentality, passing this vision to every team. If the Ravens can apply this mindset over the next 3 games, they will enter the playoffs with the confidence and preparation that can carry them far. Now that you've heard everything Roquan Smith had to say, it's clear that he's ready to take the Ravens' defense to another level. With his focused and no-limits mentality, the team is set for an exciting final stretch and has everything it takes to secure a playoff spot, maybe even as AFC North champions. The big question is, do you think the team can maintain this intensity and carry this confidence into the crucial games ahead? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all things Ravens. You won't want to miss what's coming next.